October 31st, Halloween. There's a knock upon the door. Answer it. Because if you're watching Trick, just stop, because it is no treat. What I'm looking at today is Trick, which came out this year, 2020. And this is a terrible movie. And I don't use that term lightly, because every movie has, well, I should say most movies, tend to have something redeeming about them, something that you could look at and go, that was good. Trick doesn't have that. Well, that's not really true. Trick has some really good actors. It has Omar Epps. It has Tom Atkins, the great Tom Atkins. But great actors don't equate to a great movie necessarily. And Trick is just not that good. In fact, it's irritating. What it revolves around is this killing in this small town, and how in later years the killings seem to continue despite the killer being paralyzed and in prison. And there's one cop who is involved in the original capture, and he is determined to find out what's going on. And he thinks that there's something evil going on, if only that were the case. What actually happens is a lot more mundane. And the thing is, Trick at heart is an interesting concept, which I won't give away. But if you've seen movies like the far better Kristy from 2014, you know what Trick is. And it has this thing where I mentioned Tom Atkins, I've mentioned Omar Epps. There's another actor who you probably have seen before in this movie. Nothing much happens to them, but you know it's going to, because it's a known actor. That's part of the problem when you cast known actors with lots of, relatively speaking, unknown actors. Those known actors are going to play a role, even if you don't see it immediately, and one of these known actors does. As I said, this movie is plot-wise very comparable to Kristy, but Kristy is a far better movie. Please, please do not watch Trick. It's just a waste of time. It looks good. Patrick Lussier, who directed, is known more for his editing work, and he's edited tons of stuff and written some things as well. In fact, he co-wrote Trick. But it's just a ridiculous, silly, not very good movie. And that's a pity, because I like horror, and I'm willing to look on the bright side for even mediocre movies. Heck, I watched the overlong and pretentious Suspiria remake, for Christ's sake. But Trick is just kind of dumb, I'm afraid to say. But again, I have to repeat, it's not the concept, it's the execution. This was done much better with Kristy. It's gory, but it's silly gore, in a sense of it doesn't make sense. And as much as I don't want to go into the plot, and I'm not, nothing about this movie adds up. I'm only glad to have seen it so that I know, but I don't want to wish that on you. So if you have not seen Trick, don't watch it. It's just not very good. This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Review. Peace.